What's the greatest sin? What's that one sin a believer should never commit? Let's talk about it. They came to meet Jesus and they said, Master, what's the greatest? Jesus said, first, love God. Second, love man. So primarily is to God, secondary to man. When you lie, when you do all manners of things, you primarily hurt man, then secondary God. And God said, every sin against the Son of Man and blasphemy shall be forgiven, but against the Holy Spirit, which is God, shall not be forgiven. For a God to exist, you have to be praying and worshiping that God. For any God, for a God to be a God, it means someone is praying and worshiping that God. And Jesus said, men ought always to pray and not to faint. He said, ought. He did not say, oh, holy people, sinner, you have to. He said, all, as far as you are a human, you ought always to pray. That is acknowledging God first. So your greatest sin is not praying to God daily and worshiping God. Every being, every spiritual being as a God will be angry when you don't worship and pray to them. If your children, if someone belongs to the idol and the children decide not to worship that God will be angry and disturb the children till they come and worship. So the primary thing a God needs is praying and worshiping them. The moral life around to please the God is just a secondary. You should focus more on praying to God daily than your primary life. That's what you do to your men. You understand? So the greatest thing is not praying to God. I'll put the verses so you can read.